What is up, guys? iPod One Reviewer here with a new series that I am presenting on my channel, and my first guest is Will from the Will of Gaming.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me here, Lynette.
Definitely. So, this series, I have solicited interest on Soldiers That Game on Facebook. Be sure to check out Soldiers That Game. That is Miss K's Facebook group on Facebook. So, I solicited on there to see if people were even interested in my doing this series. And, I had, several people that were interested. And so this series is going to be called Interviewing a Gamer, where I ask 10 questions. I will ask the same 10 questions to every gamer to basically gain a little insight into that particular gamer's, how they feel about certain things and how they view things and their walks through YouTube and things of that nature. So, it seems that a lot of people was interested in this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and, ask 10 questions and get Mr. Will from the Will of Gaming's advice and such on these topics. And yeah, if you would like to be a part of this series, be sure to leave a comment down below. Like I said, I solicit from Soldiers That Game, so be sure to follow Soldiers That Game. It is a Facebook group that is for gamers, non-biased, and it's strictly gaming. So if you would like to be a part, be sure to hit Miss K up. Tell her that Lynn sent you. That way she knows. So we'll go ahead and get started, Will, with the first question. First off, if you like, you can go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Hi, my name is Will. How are you guys doing? I feel like I'm an alcoholic anonymous.
Hi, Will.
And I'm a gamer. I've been addicted to games. I've been a gamer for pretty much my whole entire life. I actually started gaming when I was 3, and I just been playing ever since. I am a console gamer, pretty much, and I like playing console games. I play on PC, dabble every rare occasion. Now, when I mean blue moon, like when an actual blue moon happens, that's what I'm talking about, like how rare I game on PC. But yes, I am a console gamer, and yeah.
Awesome. So we'll get started with the first question, which is, what brings you to YouTube?
What brought me to YouTube originally, I had another channel, Dark Ruler 1030. When I started that, it was just kind of like a daily vlog. I was actually very depressed at the time, and I just wanted to figure out why I was so depressed, of course, So I wanted to record myself every day, just me talking to the camera, and it was just a project. It wasn't anything that I wasn't going to YouTube for money. I wasn't doing anything like that. So then as time progressed, I wanted to progress from that channel to do something else, and I tried to do on a daily basis. That didn't work. That only lasted literally for a day. And then so I went to go do Gamers Nation, which I started because through the Dark Ruler 1030 I found many friends. Lynn, you were one of them. I had Trent, and then we had other people like Randy at the time, and then we all
Mhm.
formed Gamers Nation, and we got super excited for the Vita and stuff like that, and so we
Oh
started
yeah.
talking about gaming more and more, and when we started gaming more and more and stuff like that, we created Gamers Nation, and then Gamers Nation went on a hiatus, and then came back, then it went on hiatus again. We started adding people, and we met more people, and then I decided that I wanted to do like the Will of Gaming and stuff because I wanted to like do like these fancy videos and stuff. It was just taking a lot of time. So yeah, so now I'm on Will of Gaming right now. So
Awesome. Okay. And that is an awesome channel, by the way. Guys, be sure to check out the Will of Gaming. Will put a
thank
lot of time and effort into all of his videos, and this man is drastically understated when it comes to his videos. So y'all need to check out his channel because he does a really good job.
thank
Um,
you.
Next question. What is your ultimate goal on YouTube?
My ultimate goal in YouTube, originally was that I wanted to be as popular as all the other YouTubers. But now at that point, I realized that that's not really what I want to do anymore. I really feel like my goal is just to have fun on YouTube. I want to have a following at some point where like people want to hear what I actually have to say and things like that. And I would like to make a living on YouTube if possible. I would like to eventually like go to like other events where I get to go to E3 and I get to actually cover games and things like that. But like that's like a big dream of mine. I would love to go to E3 and just like be able to cover stuff, especially with friends. You know, like if we could do it as Gamers Nation or something, that would be really awesome. Or as Between Gamers or something, it would be that's literally my ultimate goal. It's just I want to be able to just have a following and just to be able to have people ask me questions and I could just answer them, type
Okay.
of thing. Kind of like PewDiePie, but not, I know that's too high of a goal to reach, but I'm just saying that like, just a small following.
Okay.
Mm.
Next question. We know that you're a gamer and passionate about gaming. Tell us something that we may not know.
Okay. Well, I'm a singer. I suffer from things that I like to call music Tourette's, and everybody who knows me, like off of the cameras, behind the scenes of YouTube, knows that I do music Tourette's, and I like to sing random songs. And it's just random. It comes at random, so I can be a little wacky at times, and sometimes I could just be so blah at the same time. But other than that, I feel like as far as not gaming related, I really love music. Music is like the biggest thing, honestly. Music was the number one thing I was doing before like gaming, but it was kind of went hand in hand, and then so gaming became the thing that I ended up taking.
Okay.
Mm.
Awesome. And Will has a video on his channel too, on the Dark Ruler 1030. Y'all need to check that out. He was in the video. I know
Oh,
that, but
oh,
y'all may
music
not
video.
know.
uh,
Okay. Number 4. Is it important to finish games 100%? I thought about you when I thought of this particular question.
See, for me, when it comes to gaming, I'm OCD. So yes, it's important for me and gamers who are OCD. Um, However, it is not important. You don't get the full experience because I remember back in when I was playing games before, the whole trophy and achievement system came out, that I was literally just playing games to beat it. I didn't get 100% of everything, and I still enjoyed myself. It wasn't a thing, it was just an extra thing to do. I'm like, why? I don't got time to do that. I don't want to play this whole game for that long, and then I have all these other games to play. So it's not important, especially if you have a backlog and you're not into trophies or anything like that. It is definitely not important for you to 100% anything.
Okay. Now, are you a trophy hunter? Why or why not? Thought about you again.
Thank you. Well, given to my last answer, yes, I'm a trophy hunter. I'm not an achievement hunter anymore. I really don't care, what I get on Xbox. Used to be, but now I'm a trophy hunter. Something about just getting platinum trophies and just getting all these things. But however, it does burn you out as a person, because it's so many hours that you're putting into it, and so much dedication, so much frustration, so much everything, and it really just drains the life out of you. So it's like I kind of had to take a break from games for a while, just to get excited for them again. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Now, what's more important, hardware, software, or sales, and why?
I feel like a little bit of all three because you need proper hardware to run the software. Like for example, when PlayStation 4 first came out, the UI wasn't, it was fast and stuff, but then an update came out and people were complaining and stuff. I'm like, well, I need good hardware to play my games, and software needs to be good too as well because you want to play good games. So of course that, and then the last one was what was it? What was the last
Sales.
one? Sales. Sales. Sales are important because if you want sequels to your games or if you want that company to continue making games, you know you they need money, they need sales, they need money to make other projects. So I feel like it's a little bit of all three.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on the gaming community today?
Well, can you repeat that? You skipped.
What are your thoughts on the gaming community today?
My thoughts on the gaming community today. You know, a lot of people see the negative side of gaming. A lot of people, especially that are out of the box of gaming, they look at it, but really the community is so together, especially when everybody likes a particular game, because you got to understand that there's many communities for specific games. I could be in a Kingdom Hearts community, a Halo community, and all these stuff, and you will get a different experience. There are some similar aspects. Some people like to like complain. Some people are trolls. There are bad sides to the community, but I feel like my experiences with the gaming community has always been positive, always been very positive. I feel like those are the people that get me, they understand me, and I understand them. We have regular lives, but there's our gaming lives, and because of that, there's good. I like the competitive nature of gaming. Sometimes I just like the laid back, chill, fun chat with my friends and laugh and talk about stuff. So really, there's so many different communities about games. Really, I feel like people cannot just look at it from a broad spectrum, or don't let a negative thing experience that you have just because you went on Xbox and somebody was talking about your mom. You know, don't let that experience ruin gaming for you. There is a community that you have to look for it, and it is there. It really is. You just have to find it. And I feel like everybody in the gaming community, like I never had a bad experience. Yes, like I said, there are bad people. There are
Mhm.
bad people that like to ruin it for everybody. But honestly, if you just ignore it, find a crew that you're comfortable with, stick with that crew, and eventually you'll find other people from that crew that they will join in, and the crew just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like look at Gamers Nation, perfect example.
Okay. Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on the future of gaming?
It looks like we're heading to the virtual reality route, and I feel like multiplayer is becoming a really big thing every day. I feel like they're just trying to add more stuff. I'm scared because I feel like they're limiting and restricting our gaming time. And I don't know if it's going to go to a really deep, dark level, but I feel like as time progresses on, of course, for people who started with gaming, like me and you, like when gaming first started, it's going to be a completely different road. And it's like we're used to, just popping in a disc or popping in a game, but now we have
Mhm.
updates, firmware updates, games are never finished, remakes, remasters, rehashes, everything. And the thing is like gaming is not what it used to be. And I feel like what they're trying to do is that these companies that build a legacy like Nintendo or like PlayStation or Xbox, they build some sort of legacy, so they want the new generation to experience what the old generation felt. So I feel like a lot of remakes are still gonna happen. I feel like digital is going to be the next big thing, and virtual reality I think is gonna fail when it comes out, because there's no way that you can properly market that unless if a person is physically at your store. So I feel like there has to be some sort of way to market virtual reality correctly, and if you can market it correctly and make it like, oh, that's so cool, then you know I feel like that will be the next way to go. I also feel like we're also going into the way where graphics can't reach a higher point than what it is now. And I feel like maybe PC gaming may be the next big thing. And because PC can handle a lot of things, I don't want to say master race because, like I said, I'm a console gamer. But the thing is that with these consoles being broken, overheating, and stuff like that, I feel like maybe PC could be a thing because, like Steam and stuff, it's like really growing and it's really starting to create a market here, and a lot of people are
Game.
playing PC more than ever. So yeah, so it's a cheaper alternative. It's a cheaper route. You can play games for free on there. You can play with friends. There are MMOs on there. A lot more people are playing PC games now, and that scares me because that gets people away from console games. And I love console games. I love holding controllers and just playing on the TV. But that's that.
Okay. Retro or current gen and why?
Okay. I like to say that personally, and I'm going to sound biased here, but I love retro games because I feel like retro games just it was easy. You didn't have
Mhm.
to worry about firmware updates. I remember that back in the day, my friends would physically come over my house. They would bring all their games over, and we would literally just be having a game. They sleep over, and we'd be having a game night and just playing video games all night. And I feel like with these days now, there's no more interaction anymore. There's no interaction, no face to face. It's all about, headset and you play and buying a subscription. You didn't have to worry about a subscription. If your friend had a Sega Genesis and you had a Super Nintendo, be like, oh yes, I'm gonna
Mhm.
go to his house. We're gonna play some Sonic. He's gonna come to my house. We're gonna play some Mario. Uh, Mortal Kombat, things like that. I love the whole arcade thing. I don't know. It's just that I like the interaction because gaming was literally a community then. I would talk to my friends more about certain games and things like that. Now it's been forums. And what's really cool about forums, though, I mean, and that's not a bad thing because you get to speak to people all over the world. So we're more connected as a community now. And that's the benefit of what gaming is now. But retro games, I just feel like they had the more personal feel, and that's what we're missing now. We don't have the personal thing, and games were so easy. Like there was loading times, yes, but it wasn't like you pop in the game. There was one menu, hit start, and you play the game. There was nothing like there was no time where you're just sitting there watching a cutscene, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. You wouldn't watch a cutscene for too long unless you were playing Final Fantasy or something. But other than that, it was a fantastic experience nonetheless. Though that's why
Okay.
I like retro.
Awesome. Now, final question. Now is I guess it's not. Yeah, it's a question, but is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would just like to say thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be your first guest ever. I mean, like, wow. And yeah, and check out Lynn's channel. She's on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Get her up there, please. Give her a
Well,
like and thumbs up and everything, and just
thank
all
you.
that stuff. Yeah. But I guess that's it. I mean, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Well, I guess that'll conclude our first installment of interviewing a gamer with the will of gaming. So, Will, go ahead and do your outro, buddy.
Hey guys, this is Will from the Will of Gaming, and if you guys are interested in watching any more of my videos, be sure to subscribe to the Will of Gaming for any type of things where you might get some reviews, previews, news, anything. So be sure to hit subscribe. I'm pretty sure Lynn's gonna put it in the description. It should be there. And thank you. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. Currently at 87. I'm almost there. Yes, little steps, baby steps. But yeah, and be sure to leave questions and stuff on my channel as well. And be sure to follow Gamers Nation for all of our older episodes, and Gamers Nation 1234 for our older episodes. And what else? What else? What else? What else? And if you guys want to follow me and hear me complain about life, follow me on Dark Ruler 1030. But that's it. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, as I've stated, this is our first installment of interviewing a gamer with the will of gaming. Thank you all who watched this, I guess you could say, mini cast,
Thank you.
this interview. And yeah, be sure to check out the Will of Gaming. While you're here, go ahead hit that subscribe button because I will have more videos here in the near future. We doing big things, people. Big things are coming.
Thanks.
But yeah, thank you all again. Be sure to also hit up Miss K on Soldiers That Game. That's SOLDIERZ as in Z, that game, all one word. And tell her that Lynn sent you. So yeah, she's doing really big things as well. Um, and her channel is nice. If you're looking for a non-biased gaming channel with no BS, then be sure to hit up Miss K on Soldiers That Game. That is where I will be, like I said, soliciting for folks that would like to be interviewed here on Interviewing a Gamer. And don't know
Love
the
you, Miss K. Had to say
Yeah, right. Love you, Miss K.
it. Love you, Miss Guy.
The frequency of when we're going to put these out, but I guess that's contingent upon how many people want to do this. So if we
Mhm.
get a lot of people that want to do this, you may get a couple episodes a week. I don't know. It just depends on how many people are interested. We're getting helping to get each other's channels out there and helping each other to grow. You don't see that a lot anymore on YouTube. There's a lot of people that are just singularity. And, we at Gamers Nation 1234, Between Gamers Podcast, Soldiers That Game, we all tend to help each other out. So, if you would like, to be involved in a gaming group that do things like that, then be sure to check us out. So, yeah, we don't get involved in all of that console war bull crap. Whatever you play is cool with us, no matter if it's console, PC, board games, iPod games, whatever the case may be. Whatever you play, tablet, whatever, it don't matter. So we accept everybody. Just as long as you're not about that BS, we good. So
Mhm.
yeah, thank you again, guys, and take care. Be safe.
Bye.